Welcome to the hands-on demo of the string comparison functions of the string.h library. So S1, S2, S3 are defined and initialized right here. 3 constant character arrays or strings and 2 printf statements. And if you're having trouble imagining what this formatting will look like, you can even, and this is just for the future, you can even format the printf statement like this. So this kind of shows you that there'll be 1, 2, 3 lines printed out over here, a blank line. Remember, there are 2 new line characters over here, and followed by another 3 lines. That's what this will do. This will print out these 6 lines. So S1 equal to, and then the string S1, S2 is equal to the string S2, S3 equal to the string S3, and then the values returned from by the string comparison functions when we compare strings S1 and S3, S2 and S3, and S3 and S1. And in the second printf statement, if you like, I won't do this every time, but just so you can see what this will actually do. So we print out a string followed by a 2-digit decimal number, and we have the same thing happening on 3 lines. And what are we putting in those placeholders? This string over here, which is, and followed by the value returned by a call to this string and comparison function, which we're comparing S1 and S3 up to the first 6 characters, S1 and S3 up to the first 7 characters, and S3 and S1, so in reverse order, up to the first 7 characters. And here's the output from that. So S1, S2, S3 displayed as initialized on lines 8, 9, and 10. And the values returned from the string comparison functions. So S1 and S2. That's a typo over here. It should be S1 and S2. S2, S3, S3. Yeah, okay. So let me run that again. So the first value returned should be 0. Second, here you go. 0. So string 1 compared to string 2 returns 0. S2 compared to S3 returns a +1 because S2 comes further down in an alphabetical ordering of these 3 strings. H, the first letter that's different between these 2 strings, H comes before N. So this string S3 comes before S2. So when you compare S2 to S3, you'll get S2 comes before S3, and that's why when you compare S2 to S3, you get a +1 as a return value. Compare S3 with S1. So S3 with S1, and you have the string that comes first in the alphabetical order. You have that appearing in the first argument's place, which means the return value will be a -1 over here. Then we use the string and comparison function up to 6 characters, and up to 6 characters, all of these 3 strings are the same, happy space. And that's why the string and comparison function for S1, S3 up to 6 characters returns a 0. But when we extend the comparison up to 7 characters, compare S1 with S3, and the return value is a 1. Switch the order of the first 2 arguments, and the return value becomes a -1.